Hey guys, Panzer J back here in Operation A View to a Kill. We're at turn 3. It's July of 1937, Germany 3.1. So let's get into Germany's 4 tech rolls. So we're going to try for advanced mechs again, not on the board 7 or higher. Improved factories, stage 1, 7 or higher. Long-range aircraft not on the board, 8 or higher, and advanced subs and they're at stage 1, 8 or higher. Okay, so first let's do advanced mechs. 4 misses. Improved factories. 12 succeeds. Long-range aircraft. And 8 succeeds. And advanced subs. And 8 succeeds, so 3 out of 4. So I keep missing probably the one I want the most, but 3 out of 4 I can't complain. So improved factories to stage 2, advanced subs stage 2, and long-range aircraft stage 1. Okay, so purchases. Germany has $23 to spend. We're spending all of it. We're going to purchase 4 artillery for 16. We are going to upgrade the militia in East Germany for 2. That's 18. And we're going to start construction on a fleet carrier for 5. That's our full 23. Combat, we only have 1. So over here in Europe, we're going to take this cavalry here in East Germany. It's going to come down 1 Bohemia, 2 Slovakia, and annex that for Germany. So that's a buck up. And that is it for combat. Non-combat, let's stay over here in Europe. This infantry in Bohemia is going to move over 1 to Bavaria. This light armor in Bohemia is going to come up 1, 2 to West Germany. A tactical bomber in Berlin is going to fly 1 to West Germany. A fighter in Berlin is going to fly 1 to West Germany. This coastal sub here in A22 is going to come over 1 to A21. This fleet submarine in A28 is going to come down 1, 2, 3 to A46. This battle cruiser is going to come down 1, 2, 3 to M2. This fleet sub in M2 is going to go over 1 to M4. This destroyer at a major port here in A11 is going to come down 1, 2, 3, 4 to A28. Here in Spain, this infantry in Galicia Leon is going to move into Madrid. So is the fighter going to move into Madrid. And I think that might be it for non-combat. Let me just look things over real quick. Yeah, I think that's it. So we should be good to go. Okay, so real quick, before I get into unit placement, so I want to talk about Spain for a minute, which I'm sure my opponents are probably rolling their eyes because I've gone on this soapbox a couple of times. But Madman Dan had posted a comment in my German Turn 1 video about sending just an infantry to Spain. So I'd like you guys to comment and let me know what your opinion of German and Italian support in Spain. So my thing is that I know it was in the 1939 Global 39 game. It might have changed once the first version of 36 came out. But I know in 39, winning the Spanish Civil War used to be a permanent victory point. So, whichever side won got to keep that victory point, even if Spain was subsequently captured by an enemy alliance. So now in the last couple of versions of 36, that has been changed to it might only end up being a temporary victory point. So for instance, if Germany succeeds here in Spain, they temporarily get the victory point, but then if the Allies come in later and take Madrid, then the victory point goes away. So I'm not a fan of that change. I think it should be a permanent victory point. I know you get the free infantry once you win the Spanish Civil War, but depending on how much Lend-Lease the Germans and Italians combined send to Spain, you're only getting a free unit worth 3 IPP a turn. So you're probably talking 8 to 10 turns of getting that infantry just to make up what you invested in Spain. And then you don't even get to keep the victory point necessarily. And going hand in hand with that, it makes a perfect target for the Allies to get back onto the continent in Europe. France usually is fairly well defended. At the very least, they have, once the Germans get the Fortress Europe objective, they start placing forts and or coastal artillery guns along the coast. So that in and of itself makes France a more difficult target. But also Germany, has usually way more forces in France than just what the Spanish have left in Spain. So because of that, it makes a completely inviting target for the Allies. Not to mention that, of course, they want to take away that victory point from Germany anyway. So you not only probably lose the victory point, but then on top of that, you've given the Allies an easy place to land. They're not going to suffer much in the way of casualties, 9 times out of 10, with what little forces the Spanish have. So for those reasons, I'm not a huge fan of the way the Spanish Civil War is set up right now. So that's why, to answer Dan's question, I kind of went light on the units. Global War 36 enthusiast and I, we don't have a deal worked out prior. We talked about prior to the game that we're just going to go ahead and play each to our own styles, and whatever happens. But so that's basically why I'm not investing a whole lot in Spain. I'd be interested to know what you guys think. Should the Spanish Civil War be a permanent victory point? It does say win the Spanish Civil War, not hold Madrid indefinitely. So let me know what you guys think, and that's kind of my thinking as far as Lend-Lease or lack thereof with the Axis right now. Okay, on to unit placement. So we'll place our fleet carrier at stage 3 alongside the Bismarck there. We've got our militia upgrade in Eastern Germany, so take off that militia, put down another infantry, and then we got 4 artillery. So we're going to place 2 in Bavaria, and the other 2 are going to go in East Germany. Okay, so income, Germany want up another buck. So let's go ahead, 23 to 24 for Germany, and then 8 to 9 for France, and 13 to 14 for the British. Okay, so I'll do a disposition real quick after my recruitment roll. So Germany spent everything, and they're collecting 24, so 24 is what they'll have next turn. Okay, so Spanish recruitment roll. We didn't go up or down for territory, so we need a roll of 5 or less. And a 10 misses, so no additional forces for Spain. Okay, so let's do a unit recap for a few territories. Here in Spain, in Madrid, we've got 4 infantry, a mountain infantry, 2 artillery, and a fighter. Let's see. In West Germany, we've got a seaplane, 2 fighters, 2 infantry, a tactical bomber, a medium bomber, and 6 light armor. Bavaria has a mountain infantry, 2 paratroopers, 2 air transport, 3 infantry, 2 artillery. East Germany has 4 artillery and 7 infantry. And I think that's really it. Everything else that changed, just, you know, a unit or 2 here or there. Okay, so that should be it for Germany here on turn number 3. Turning things over to Global War 36 enthusiast for the common turn.